where do we start in terms of shifting such paradigms and such mental models that are so ingrained in our experience as human beings? Would it be targeting educational institutions? Would it be in the home, a combination of the two? Um, how do we manifest? How do we bring this to life other than having these deep conversations and awakening a different perspective in humans?
See, if it happens within us, essentially if the transformation or change happens within us, it will naturally manifest at home, at school, at workplaces, in the society, everywhere it will naturally manifest. So this is the fundamental thing that I would like to point out. But we are always trying to change the home, we are trying to change the school, we are trying to change the workplace, we are trying to change the social situation. No. What needs to change is within us. If this one changes, if we are at home, we will make sure the home is different. If we are at school, we'll make sure the school is different. If you're in a workplace, you'll make sure the workplace is different. So, right now, this may look like a faraway thing, but just look back and see, 25 years ago, across the world, not just in any one place, where was, I mean to say, in terms of work, in terms of recognition of competence, in terms of educational qualifications, where was a woman 25 years ago and where is she today? Most people wouldn't imagine, isn't it? Isn't it so? In most societies, most people could not imagine that this will happen. So I am telling you right now, the only thing that was tilted against her were, one thing is the man's muscle, he's got stronger, bigger muscles for survival. Another thing is childbearing, which took a major part of her life at one time. Because to have 2, 3 children survive, she had to deliver 7, 8 children, which kept her whole life busy. But right now, infant mortality rate has gone down significantly across the world. If you have 2 children, most probably both of them will survive, I'm saying. Those days are gone where you had to bear 8 children for 2 to survive, which used to be the way in the past. So, this man's muscle and childbearing, both of them have been neutralized now. Once this is done, you should not think in terms of gender. You should just think in terms of human competence. It is important for us to understand men and women are same species. But right now, a whole lot of people are campaigning as if they're separate species. No, it's one species, one way or the other, either loving or hating, they have to live together, all right? The choice is this, but the nature of the feminine is not of conquest. The nature of the feminine… See, when I say feminine, I'm not talking only about women. Masculine, feminine are two different qualities in nature. Well, when feminine dominates, we call somebody a female, when masculine dominates, we call somebody a male. But it need not be determined by one's gender. The feminine as a quality, if it does not play equal role, 50% role in everything that we create in this world, then we will have a very skewed life. We will have dominance, but we will have no joy, we have no love, we have no inclusiveness, we have no play of life happening, because right now this is what is happening. The most successful people I see are the most stressed and miserable people on the planet. Well, success is the sweetest thing in human life, isn't it? Doesn't matter what we are doing, we want to be successful, whether act is simple or complex, we want to be successful. Now, successful people are sending out a message to everybody, success is the source of suffering. This is not right. This is happening because too much of masculine nature, not enough feminine nature. There is no inclusiveness, there is no joy, there is no laughter in a workplace. Everybody is dead serious, like it's the… it looks like doomsday if you go and look at the offices.
It
It
does.
looks like today is a doomsday, everybody is dead serious because somebody has told them, only if you're serious, you will work well. No, only if you're joyful, you will work well. Only if you do something with great joy will the best of your intelligence and competence find expression, isn't it? So the feminine has to come, just women coming into the office is not good enough. Feminine has to play an equal role. Otherwise, you will have a skewed society which will have everything but will have nothing. This is how, unfortunately, Western societies have become. Everything is there, but everybody feels desperate all the time. This desperation is essentially absence of feminine in the social structure, in the workplace, and even at home. Everybody is trying to be like this. See, it is not in the nature of the woman to do this, all right? But they're all doing that because… because somewhere our definition of success has become masculine. This has to go. I would like everybody to appreciate my mother who never went out to any office and worked, my mother who never earned a single dime in her life, is a super successful woman in her life.
For sure.